forehand, a couple backhand, and then both. Good. Very good. Let's do some backhands. Good. That's okay. Good. Yeah. Those are looking great. I'll alternate now. Forehand, backhand, forehand, backhand. Good. Yeah. Good. 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 Two more. One forehand, one backhand. Okay. All right, we're nice and easy. We're warming up. Just forehands for now. Good. Good. Nice. Make sure to watch the ball come off your racket. Nice pickup. Good. Couple more forehands. Good. Let's do some backhands now. Nice. That's okay. Good. Good. Oh, nice pickup. Okay. Let's do 4 more backhands. Here we go. Good. One more. End on a make. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. On those, are you trying to get them to land short, kind of like touch where they're landing in here somewhere? Are you trying to do that? A little bit of a mixed bag. Okay. Let's hit a couple more forehands and backhands. I want you during this next round to really try and get that step, and then I want you to try to get the ball to land deeper.
Okay.
Past, maybe not that deep, but certainly past the service line, past this area in here.
Okay.
So remember,
So if I had a complementary grid,
yep,
so when I do that,
if you want, you can.
almost a little, it's not flat.
No, it's a little bit angled like this because you want the ball to have a little bit of backspin.
Got it.
A little bit.
Okay.
All right, just forehands for now.
Okay.
Better. Good. Good. Couple more forehands. Yeah. Nice pickup. Let's go to backhands. All right. Good. Sorry, tough beat. Here we go. Yeah. Good. On your backhand, sometimes you feel yourself finishing over here. You hit it, but then you let your racket kind of come this way. Try, when you hit it, just a little bit more through it
Okay.
and not so much sideways.
Got it.
Through it a little bit.
All right.
See how you're still here?
Right. I see. Got it.
Good. Okay.
Is that right?
You're swinging a lot. Do you notice? Here, hit one and then freeze
Okay.
when I tell you to freeze.
Okay.
Okay, you didn't do it there. Here we go. Yeah, that's better. Do you notice the difference between moving forward and kind of just you letting your racket go versus, I'll show you this way, right? Sometimes you hit here, but then you follow through. So you're swinging almost all the way over here instead of just through it.
Got it.
Couple more. Good. Good. And I think part of it is when it's low,
Yeah.
you swing a little bit, and that's okay.
Got it. Okay.
Good, and get that step. That's all right. One more. Good. Okay. That's okay. On both your forehand and your backhand, you have two different shots. Sometimes you move your feet really well. You take 3 to 5 steps. You step and you hit, and it's good. Sometimes you don't move your feet. You take 1 or 2 steps and kind of arm it. And those shots, so-so, right? And it's the same for the forehand and the backhand. Sometimes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, step, swing, perfect. Sometimes 1, 2, kind of too much arm and not enough feet. And those arm shots, 50-50. Sometimes they go in, sometimes not. So on this next round, I'm gonna hit forehands and backhands, but as long as you have time, I really want you working 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, step, swing, right? You recover, okay, step, 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 and then that big step, swing. All right.
Good job.
Does that make? All right, just a minute or two of hitting short. Good. move back, I'll hit you a couple full court ground strokes. Just nice and easy, warming up.
Yeah.
Good. We'll do just forehands to start.
Okay.
Good. Oh, don't worry about that one. Good. Good. It's okay. Couple more forehands. Nice. Sorry. Here we go. End on a make. Good. Let's move to backhand. Good. Good. Nice backhand. Good. Let's do 4 more. That's okay. Good. Good. Okay. In total, and all 20 went in, and all 20 looked good.
Really?
Yeah. But you feel it a little bit more, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's harder, it's more physically difficult to stay low, step, right? It's harder, but you also hit 20 shots in a row in.
Yes.
So, right? And it'll get harder, but that was very good. You want to do some volleys? Most of the time, right, when you hit it, whether it be a forehand or a backhand, I'm finishing here in front of me. I can still see my racket. I'm finishing here in front of me. I can still see my racket instead of here where I have to turn my head and look where my racket is. I'm swinging. So it's here, back to it. Here, back to it. Does that make sense?
Totally.
Here, I'll demonstrate sideways, or I'll demonstrate in all directions.
Okay.
So if I'm facing the net, right, my opponent hits an overhead, I want to split step, because I split step every time my opponent hits the overhead.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 or 3 key components. So the first is a drop step. So I'm gonna drop my right foot back, right? And at that same time, I'm going to bring my racket up to this position, right? The ready position, and my hand up. So it's one smooth motion where it's here, right? So it's the drop step, racket up, arm up. So it's here, that's the first step, right? Split step, it's an overhead, I'm here. I take my adjustment steps. Most of the time I'm gonna move back. Sometimes I'm gonna move forward, right? But I'm tracking the ball, I'm adjusting where I need to go. As the ball starts to drop, I take a step and I reach up, swing, make contact, follow through. So smoothly, or all in one, right? I'm here, adjustment, step, swing, follow through. Just nice and easy. First up is nice and easy. Why don't you take 2 steps in, just a little bit closer. Good. Good. start to hit them a little bit harder.
Okay.
20% hard, not super hard, just a little bit. Good. Good. Try and reach up a little bit more. You're letting it drop too low sometimes. Better. Good. Couple more. Good. No, that's okay. That's a good. Sorry. Bad feed. Here we go. Higher.
Yeah.
3 more. Good. Yeah. Good. You notice how when you reach up and hit the ball, you can follow through? I notice it. When the ball's too low, it's hard. You hit it here and then you kind of stop yourself. But when you reach up and hit it, well then it's natural to let that arm follow through. And that's what you want.
Yeah.
On an overhead, right? You hit it, and then you want your arm to follow through. You want that, 'cause that's easy. Well, you're a martial artist, right? Can you imagine punching and stopping yourself every time?
Yeah.
No, you follow through, right? It's the same on a serve and an overhead. You hit it, and then you follow through, because that's how you don't injure yourself.
All right.
Let's just do a couple more overheads. Yep. Reach up and hit it and follow through.
Okay.
Yeah. That's okay. Better. Now watch the ball. Good. Couple more. Good. That's okay. Watch the ball come off your racket. Good. Let's do 3 more. 3 makes. Good. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Those look good. Yeah, do they feel okay?
Feel good.
They look good.
Yeah.
On a volley.
Can you do it again? Because
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah.
No, sorry.
From the beginning.
So slice is going to be at a very base level, similar to a volley, right? So think about your volley where you're here, and you're going through the ball, you're leading with that hand, that base. Your racket face is angled back ever so slightly, right? And you're not brushing up on the ball. You're coming down on the ball just a little bit like that. Same thing on the backhand where it's here. And so a slice, ground stroke, is similar, right? Where you want, when you make contact with the ball, you want to be moving down and through it here. So that's what we're gonna do right now, okay? So we're actually gonna move up a little bit. We're gonna move up to the service line.
Okay.
Me, right?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be almost like a volley, right? Where-
Fundamental still.
fundamentals, right? Continental grip. It's not this big swing, right? But it is a little bit of a swing. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go cross court. Most of the time you're hitting slice cross court. And all we're gonna do is my slice forehand is just like this. It's a little bit more of a swing, right? But it's here, right? It's gonna bounce, slide, bounce, slide. And right now, all we're doing is working on control, right? Cross court, nice and easy. Just working on how it feels to hit slice on the ball, okay? And trying to keep that firm. You're gonna want to move your feet a little bit, and if you have time, step in.
Eye on the ball.
Eye on the ball. That's a good one. All right. Just nice and easy.
Okay.
Yep. Step. Good.
Should I like elbow or let it drop?
Let it drop.
You're odd number 3.
Good.
I forget you're going to hit short.
Here we go.
Actually, in pickleball, they have a
Watch that ball.
line and you are hitting it.
Good. Better. So for you, all of your shots, it's the opposite from ground strokes. Your shots are from high to low. Sometimes you're letting your racket drop up down to here. Keep it up, and it's high to low. Good. Better.
You were at 810.
Good.
Yes, you did. You started out. You were like 5.
Good. Okay. Next step.
Slow.
Lower, and the way you do that is right now you're hitting the ball with your racket face too angled like this. So you have to adjust a little bit, and when you hit it, it's a little bit more of a through. Punch through it and a little bit flatter.
Okay, got it.
That's better. That's okay. No, that's okay. It's a new shot. Good. Yeah. Good. Still a little bit angled up, right? Do you notice when it floats, you're almost like this.
Okay.
Keep it firm through it.
Okay.
Better. It's okay. Hit it out in front of you a little bit more. I know, it's a new shot. Better. Yeah. Good. How'd those feel?
Good.
Good. Let's switch to the backhand.
Okay.
Because most of the time, unless you're hitting a drop shot, you're going to hit a topspin forehand, right? Because your forehand in general is most people's stronger shot. Why would you give up hitting a nice forehand to try and slice it?
Right.
Unless you're hitting a drop shot, which we'll work on.
Right.
Same thing, right? If I hit it like this, it's going to pop up. So I have to figure out that angle through it a little bit.
Okay.
Good.
I'm waiting for
That's
it
pretty.
as a tennis player, and then it's dying on me, but my body can't seem to get there.
That's okay, that's okay. forward with that right.
Okay.
How am I supposed to be backhand?
Good. Good. Good.
In back. Good. Alright, eventually I'm gonna...
That's looking good. Couple more. Yeah. Good. One more. Good. How'd those feel? I think they look, it's a little bit easier on the backhand, right? We talked about backhand volley versus forehand and how your backhand is stronger.
Whoa,
Same
watch
over
out.
here, right? Because you're stronger here,
Oh my god.
keeping that angle
Like, I actually
nice and
feel
firm.
like I need to lose it.
And you also do a better job of stepping on your backhand with your right foot. Because in reality,
Yeah, then I bring my camera.
sure. Yeah, so slice can be a more aggressive shot, right? A lot of the time people think about it as defensive, but if you have time and you can take your adjustment steps and get your body weight moving forward with that right foot, you can hit a lot firmer and better shots. So moving our feet and not just thinking about slice as like a defensive, oh, I'm on my back foot, I'm gonna chip it up. But oh, I'm gonna move forward and hit slice. So that's why the footwork's so important. Yeah. And we're gonna try hitting slice from back there, okay? Let's start with forehand.
Got it. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Low to high. Better. Good. Keep that racket firm, right? Good. Oh, nice pick up. Start with your racket high.
Okay. Got it.
Good. That's okay. We're figuring out what angle works, what angle doesn't. Good. Through it now a little bit
Okay.
more.
It's so weird.
Good. Right. See how your racket face was kind of like that, and it just floats. So
Got it.
figuring out. Yeah. Let's do 3 more forehands.
Okay.
Good pick up.
Hitting it really close to the ball.
Good. One more. Good. Let's do some backhand.
Okay.
Okay? Step forward with that right. Good.
Exactly that way.
Nice slice. Good. Here we go, more backhand. Good. Yep, step forward with that right. Yeah. Here we go, couple more. Good pickup. One more. Okay. Stay there real quick. We're gonna do a couple more backhands. You're doing a good job of stepping with your right, but then as you swing, you're often bringing that left foot forward. For these next few, I want you to really try and hit it and not kind of twist your body through it.
Right.
Just a step and a hit.
Stay stationed.
Stay a little bit more stationary.
We need to practice.
Here we go. That's okay. Better. Good.
Sorry.
I know it's hard. It's hard. Try and time your step a little bit better,
Okay.
so that you're stepping and hitting at the same time.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. See the difference there? Good. Yeah. Good. Couple more. Good. Good. Let's do 3 more. Here we go. 3 makes. Good. Nice. 1 more. Good. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
Good. Let's talk about the drop shot real quick.
Okay.
So I think you were already seeing on those shots a little bit. Some of them were going short. Some of them were going long. You didn't have a ton of control, like in terms of depth, you didn't have a ton of control, and that's normal, right? A lot of that has to do with the racket face, the angle of the racket face, as well as the path that the racket takes, right? So when you hit your drives and they go deep, right? They go deep in the court, like that, or on the backhand, it's because you're stepping, you're really getting your body weight moving forward through the ball, and the path of your racket is through the ball, right? And that makes sense. When you step and hit through the ball on a normal shot, it goes deep. For a drop shot, it's the same principles, except, right, you still want to move your feet, but the angle, the path of the racket is going to be a little bit more high to low. So instead of going through the ball, I'm going down, high to low, right? High to low, high to low, a little bit more. Additionally, you can, when you hit a drop shot, you don't have to put it right over the net. A really good target for you. Right? It doesn't have to bounce just perfectly over the net right here. About halfway back to the service line. So let's practice that. Let's give that a try. More from that high to low.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have you just practice for forehands especially. Forehands are easy, right? I'm just gonna have you practice. You're gonna have one ball, you're gonna drop it, and you're just gonna practice
Dropping
it in, right? High, low,
Okay.
high, low.
Okay.
Just like that. That's all for now.
All right.
Just for you.
Okay.
Just to get
Yeah,
the
yeah.
feel,
Yeah.
the feel of the touch.
Yeah. High low.
High, low,
And still continental.
and continental. Yep. So the path, you're gonna drop the ball yourself,
Oh, okay.
and right, and it's here to here,
Okay.
right? High to low,
And it should be in front of me or
in front of you.
right? Okay.
So you just drop it and hit it.
I see. Okay.
That's okay.
Okay. Is it 6
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
We can do that too.
Yeah.
6 what?
Move over here. Here we go. Good. Good.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm still fairly competitive, but it's not like I'm gonna cry.
Good.
No, I know I'm no good at this, so
That was a nice drop
I'm
shot.
trying to look for hobbies I'm not good at because I have a fear.
Good.
Okay. 1 6. 1 6 2.
Good. Just figuring it out.
That's just inside.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Like you always serve on the
Good. Right? So what do you, real quick, you've got your 3 targets. For you, which one is the easiest to hit? I've got my opinion from what shots you're hitting in or close. I actually think you're having better success when you hit cross court.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense, right? You have a little bit more, you have more space, you have more margin.
Right. Okay.
But it's good to learn how to hit all of them. That's okay. Good. Let's do a couple more.
And building right across on that. Like, okay. Yeah. 4 6 2.
Good. Good. Let's do backhand.
Okay.
Same thing, right? We're just figuring out how it feels, what it feels like. Yep. Here we go. That's okay.
5 6 2.
Good. Good. Try not to let the ball bounce so low, right? Because if it bounces and then you're trying to drop shot it from here, it's a lot harder to get it up and down over the net. Try and hit it a little bit sooner and higher out of the air.
Why would you do that? Why would you assume that was going to set?
Good. Good. That was a little bit more of a drive, but that's okay, right? We're just figuring it out.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Step with that right foot. Good. I like that. I like that swing though. Yeah, that was perfect. Good. Couple more. Here we go. That's not coming back. That's not coming back either. Good. Let's do 3 more. Here we go. End on 3 makes. Good. Good.
Thank you.
How'd those feel?
Feel really good.
They looked really good.
Yeah.
Did you see the difference when you were able to take it just a little bit higher out of the air?
Yes.
Instead of letting it drop and trying to do it from down here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huge.
Slicing or drop shotting, it's off the backhand side. Because if I can get a forehand, I'm gonna run around it and take it and try to keep my opponent deep. But if it comes to my backhand, okay, then I want to slice, I want to drop shot, whatever. And I think it's the same for you. You feel a little bit more confident, you've got better strength here, keeping that racket face.
Cool. Well, we have 8 minutes left.
Okay, so on a
what-
ground stroke, like you asked, right? It's okay to be a little bit more loose on the grip, right? You want to get that whip through the ball on both sides. But just like on volleys, right? It'd be really hard to hit volleys with a super loose grip. You want to have that firm, you want to control the ball. It's the same on slices and drop shots, right? If I'm here, I want to be able to keep my grip on my racket. I want to have a firm grip. I want to be able to control the racket face a little bit better. Same thing on the slice backhand. I want to control the racket face better, and so I need to have a harder and stronger grip for slice and drop shots.